gross domestic product. It is Q1, quarter one.
Yeah.
April, May, June of 25-26 financial year. According to the statistics, the GDP growth is expected to be 6.7 during the year 25-26 because of strong government capital expenditure and increase in rural demand. This is the forecast by the government, and also Reserve Bank has projected that the GDP growth will be 6.5%. And many organizations are showing different. Everything is more than 6.3 only, not less than that. This is the increase in GDP is due to strong government expenditure, strengthening rural demand, and buy-and services industry supported India's economic growth to the made 6.7% in the first quarter of 25-26. This growth estimate ranges from 6.3 to 7%, according to very many agencies, including RBI projected 6.5%, other agencies also projected, and global agencies also projected that Indian GDP growth is more than 6.3%. So GDP, how it is GDP is relevant means gross domestic product means goods and services produced during the year in the nation is called GDP. So this as long as the increase in production GDP is there, this shows that the economy is improving. So Indian economy is improving, especially private sector activity is increasing at 11 by it is increasing. Then government activity means wealth creation by government is lesser than wealth created by private sector. The private sector is performing well compared to government sector because government sector concentrates on social sector, infrastructure, whereas the private sector concentration, production, and service. So these are fast services, these are slow services, and this is all this estimation made by the National Statistics Office, that NSO, that estimates the productive GDP growth of the current year. So the first 3 months first quarter Q1 is how according to the Q1 performance April, May, June of 25, the Indian economy may grow at 6.5% of the GDP because of robust public spending, improved rural demand, and recent services sector. This is the great. This is one of the great country. Even see, we are seeing this as a positive. Our Indian government is facing challenges because of war with Pakistan, and as well as Operation Sindoor, also tariffs by USA. Even then, Indian economy is able to increase its GDP growth at 6.5%. This is a most welcome step, and this shows that Indian economy is in the strong footing, strong performance, and service sector, especially service sector, is contributing more than the manufacturing sector. So service sector is contributing. A strong service sector is also supporting the GDP growth, reach at least 6.5% for the current financial year, according to the performance for the 3 months, April, May, June of first quarter of this 25-26 financial year. So this shows because of this better performance, there is a possibility of confidence level increase in business sector, and investments will come. Not only global and foreign investment, Indian investments also will increase, and the productivity will increase, production will increase, profitability will increase, and everything will be in the positive side. But is it sufficient? But to achieve $10 million economy, I think it is not sufficient. We have to get at least 8 to 9% per annum GDP growth.
So what is the global market does in this?
Global market growth is 2.5 only, less than 3% globally.
Okay.
Of course, US economy is nearly 6-7 times more than Indian economy. China, it is more than 3 times of Indian economy. Germany, is more than 1 times or 2 times of 1 time of Indian economy. These 3 stations are ahead of India. So what is happening is we are in moving now. They are stagnant. Their growth is less. Our growth is fast. Will it sufficient? No. For the people of 140 crores, this growth is not sufficient. So it should be some wealth is to be more wealth is to be created, and it requires fair distribution of wealth. The gap between the income gap between the poor and rich should be reduced. That is possible with fair distribution of wealth. So that what is required is wealth creation and fair distribution. Wealth creation only is not sufficient. Fair distribution is also important. Because if it is not fairly distributed, poor becomes poor, rich becomes rich. This is the most dangerous situation. So what should we do is as a social welfare measure, the government should consider to reduce the gap between the high income group and lower income group with fair distribution of wealth. Means better share to resource providers, the material suppliers, service providers, and human resources employees, investors, those who provided the funds, management who provided the talent. All these should be some more share to be given to these sectors. Then only the profit will reduce, the company's profit will be reduced, but the money will be in the hands of, more money will be in the hands of resource providers. So that will increase their income, the company's profit will be reduced. So what is required is every company, every commercial organization, in addition to the fair distribution of wealth, in addition to the actual price or actual remuneration paid, they should pay some more, maybe as bonus or incentive or ESOP, anything, but you give them more. That should be a concept of the fair distribution of wealth. Means enhance the share of resource providers, management also. See, until suppose we are giving until 5%, we give more than 1-2% more than, because of their efficiency, the profit has come, more profit has come. Investors, give them more share in dividends. Don't hold the shares, don't hold the share of profits into the company only. Give them more share, so that they will be encouraging more investments will come. Employees, you give them more, they will work more dedicatedly, and the money will be there, more money will be there in their hands for spending or saving or any other purpose. Material suppliers, they will be motivated to produce more, the quality better quality. That will be should be a concept. Means GDP is increasing, but what required is fair distribution of wealth should be the target. That is most important.